Peace and prosperity to everyone. We are out early because we hope that the sky will clear for us so we can see this planetary parade that we are very excited to see. We are already tapping into nature. We got our feet barefoot on the ground. We're not playing no games. We got our feet barefoot on the ground because we need this cleansing energy to tackle some major addictions today. Hey, Lily, peace and prosperity to you. I want y'all to see this. It's almost like a tree portal. I want y'all to see it. Hold on. Boa noite, my love. Thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. Let's see. Like, you see how that lines up? It's a whole energy as I walk through there. I promise. Hey, Chef Ebro. Thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to you. Like, you can feel the energy as I move in between. Not so much more today than usual, but the planetary energy, the cleanse energy from the new moon. Sorry, that was my alarm going off. But you can feel all this energy. I'm hoping, even though my camera ain't the best, I'm hoping these clouds will clear up so I can actually see the planetary parade. Lily, you subscribe. Thank you so much. Peace and prosperity to you. But I want to catch that planetary parade. Oh, I love you, Lily. Thank you so much for being my first subscriber. I appreciate you. Can you hear me okay? Like, I kind of want to talk down into the mic, but I wasn't sure. Let me know that you can hear me okay. Miss Kelly, thank you so much for being here. Peace and prosperity to everyone. We are soaking up this planetary alignment energy. We are speak on my own personal journey and leading by example as I always choose to. I am going to use this planetary energy and this cleanse to fast and let go of a couple things, but the specific thing I want to share with the world, because I've talked about it publicly before, is my tobacco addiction. LL, good to see you. Hey, Susan, thank you so much for being here. I'm using this planetary cleansing and grounding energy right now to help me let go of tobacco for good. But at the very least, over the next 2 weeks, I'm promising myself the next 2 weeks of no tobacco. And I'm going to use this grounding energy and this planetary cleanse to help me do that. And I want to invite anybody who is battling any addictions. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to discourage anybody else from doing it, but gum does not help me, Lily. I'm a Taurus. I'm hard headed, and y'all know, like, you know, because you've been here since day one. I have fought and won and then come back and different things, but since I've been doing the grounding sessions, I've become a lot stronger. I've become a lot. I've gone through this transformation that makes me feel like now is that moment, and I want to just use this energy to invite other people to do the same, because we're all battling something, and I want to explain to the world in my personal way of how I recognize my internal battle and how I was using tobacco instead of inner discipline to fight. Your addiction is worrying. Man, it's serious. It's serious. I'm gonna share this. I gotta share this, right? Right. I I literally was using it to kind of lower my frequency. I was I'm enjoying these lives so much. I'm enjoying this energy exchange so much that it honestly makes it difficult for me to just go back to work and act like everything is normal. Surrounded by all the changes and the energy shifts in the world, to be able to come out here with y'all and ground is really my chosen path that God gave me. And when I'm doing anything else other than this, it's draining and almost depressive. However, of course, I'm an adult and I've put myself in a position where I initially relied upon outside resources for prosperity for obviously myself, my daughter, and other people who rely on me. When I quit smoking, the gym really helped me. Yeah, and that's another thing I'm doing too. Y'all guys will be seeing some gym videos eventually too, because I need to be able to shift that energy. Brother Hayes, peace and prosperity to you, my fellow Taurus. But I wanted to say that I acknowledged for myself, I quite literally was using the tobacco to make me okay with not doing what I love. Peace and prosperity to you, brother. The tobacco allowed me to be like, okay, I'm going to bring my frequency down just enough so I don't complain. Hey, unicorn. Right? Oh, thank you so much, my love. Raya, not Ria. But I used to, and I love that you came to visit us, Raya, because you just was talking about how you had let go of smoking. I'm so proud of you. I'm so thankful that you come to share that love and energy, because that's what I'm using this cleanse, this planetary alignment to let go of. And I have to recognize the reason why I'm so locked into it, or was so locked into it, is because I hadn't combined reality with my dreams quite just yet. There's a part of ego that was still holding on to the old. And so when I had to come out here and share this love and get this euphoric, wonderful feeling doing what I'm meant to do, and then have to go back to my truck and do something that I appreciate, but it's not the same feeling. In my mind, I was fixing the small problem. Hey, pre been paid. I was fixing the small problem by putting a band-aid on this gunshot wound. I ain't supposed to say gun, but whatever. I was putting a band-aid on this big wound with the tobacco to allow me to be at peace with not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It allowed me to be at peace briefly in this illusion state to say, okay, I'm not doing my God-given work, and I know that makes me feel the best. Doing something else doesn't make me feel as good. So how am I going to work through, what's the word I'm looking for? How am I going to work through settling? How am I going to work through settling for something less when I know it's something better? When there's a better feeling and there's something better I can be doing? How am I going to manipulate myself into doing what I'm responsible to do because it's quote unquote the right thing to do? And tobacco was my outside source to go to in doing that. But we are letting it go today. We got our feet barefoot on the ground in 40-degree weather. We're tapping into this planetary alignment. I wish I could see with the clouds. And I know I'm looking in the right direction. I'm looking in the southwest right now. If you can see them, congratulations, because they won't be in the sky for us to see like this for another 40 years. For another 40 years. So tap into this energy now. Don't waste your time. I can't wait anymore. I have to take advantage of what God has presented to me. The opportunity to use cosmic energy to fuel myself and fuel others. Leading by example as I always will. I come out here and I share and I make sure I'm transparent so that y'all can understand and recognize and see yourself in me as I do in you. Because that's the real love exchange. That's the real love exchange. And I'm here for it. I'm here to promote with my actions. I'm here to lift by not just my hands, but my mind and my chakras. Let me grab my coat. Listen, yeah, the planetary alignment, you're gonna want to see it. If your skies is clear, you can see Venus, Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter with the naked eye. You don't even need a telescope or binoculars for it. If you got the clear skies, look to the southwest, wherever you're facing, right? Look to the southwest in the sky as the sun is setting, and you'll be able to see them. I wish I could see them, and I hope they come into existence for me to see with my eyes. But I promise you, I can feel the energy because we tapped in directly to the earth, and we sharing that loving and cleansing energy with y'all. My phone's gonna eventually die, but I'm staying on because I can't go back to the truck right now. I'm still tapping into the energy for myself. As I mentioned, it is a major cleanse to let go of any addiction. And again, I welcome and love on anyone who is fighting addictions of any kind. We got so many here. We got the sugar addiction. We got the tobacco addiction. We got the other drug addictions. We got bread addiction. You know, people are addicted to, harm. And I recognize that there is something tying us all to that energy that makes us think we can't let go, but you can. And I'm here to prove that with you. Hey, Lisa, I seen you come in. We love you. I love you all. Whenever this phone dies, it's going to die, but I got to stay out here and continue my cleanse. So I apologize. Coconut is good for you, though. Coconut. I mean, okay, let's be real. Too much of anything is bad, no matter what it is. Too much of anything is bad, always. But yeah, I shouldn't judge. I apologize. Hey, Misty, peace and prosperity to you. Before this phone dies, Misty, we are tapping into the planetary energy. We are out here grounding barefoot. We are out here cleansing our energy space, letting go of addictions, and leading by example to show others that they can do the same. Because I love you, I love myself. I want to share this energy with you. I want to share this energy with everyone. I want to lead the way in the bravery to fight against ourselves, to fight against everything that we have pulling us down. Thank you, Misty. You're amazing. I'm walking back over to where I have some crystals buried in some parts of this area, so it's almost like sacred ground for me. This phone it's on the edge of dying, y'all. But like I said, I'm gonna keep going until it don't, because I need the energy. I need to be out here a little bit today. This is priority one for me right now, is to make sure I tap into this grounded energy, to make sure I make myself stronger and better, because I'm not settled with the success we've had already. I have gratitude for the success we have already, but I'm not settled. I plan on improving everything about this loving, beautiful connection. See, that's another thing that we go wrong with in connections, in relationships, not just romantic relationships, but the relationships between ourselves, the relationship between the people we love, for business, everything. Like, we have to continue to put energy and love into our relationships, into ourselves. We can't slack. We gotta, that's why I talk about healing, not having a ceiling, because we have to recognize that it's a constant. Like, constantly, we are being fed things that go against the grain. I know, right? Let's get it, Lotto Lily. Hey, hey, for real. But we constantly are being told about division. We're constantly being pushed into fear mongering. We're constantly being pushed away from nature and away from self love. And these are the things that actually make us feel better. All the rugs don't make us feel better. My tobacco ain't never make me feel better. As much as I want to imagine it made me feel better, it never made me feel better. Just like a Tylenol that doesn't actually fix the problem, it dilutes your pain so you can deal with it. But there's no healing involved in that. Can y'all feel this? Like, there's something about these trees right here and like the alignment of the trees. And I'm gonna flip the camera again real quick. It's like I'm standing in between four trees right now. Like, you see the tree I'm leaning up against? It's almost directly lined up with this one in front, and then these two here. It's I'm telling you, I might be in a little baby nature Stargate right here in this spot. But sorry, y'all know I get distracted. I need to be able to lead us into that loving space. So I want to get better. I want to improve on myself so I can give y'all more. So I can give nature more. So I can give the world more. I can't settle with just what we've done so far. Yeah, I know. We all, man, we all need to be out there like kids. We knew as children, we knew exactly who we was and where we belonged. We belonged outside. We belonged with our dreams, with our imaginary friends, whatever the case may be. We knew because we hadn't been trained not to know. My brother Crystal, it's good to see you. We love you. We hadn't been trained not to know yet. I'm tapping into some of that energy now too. When I was a kid, I hated smoking. I got a whooping from my dad once because I threw away a whole box of his cigarettes. He tore my butt up because I went and I threw away a box of his cigarettes. He was mad. I was probably like 7, 8 years old, you know. But, you know, I recognize how easily accessible some of these negative things can be. I have never been to a gas station, not one gas station in the state, in any state, and I've been in every continental state. I never, not ever been to a gas station that didn't sell tobacco. Leave me a comment, send me a DM if you have ever been to a gas station anywhere in the United States of America. I, I never ever been to a gas station in the United States of America that did not sell tobacco. Not one. If you know of one, which I know you don't, I'm challenging you to that right now. But that's so accessible. No matter if you're in a suburban area, you're in the city area, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? I want to, and this is without judgment. Like I have to do what I have to do in cleansing and letting it go because it's what's best for the universe right now, not just for myself. There is an improvement. There is an energy exchange. Exactly, I know, I know, Misty. every every energy exchange that I'm doing right now for the collective is high powered. It's high powered and beautiful. I am searching for ways to make it even more powerful. It's not coming from a situation where I'm not grateful, but I am always looking to improve and make things better in an organic way. I've gotten to a point for myself, again, not judging anyone else on their journey or where they at with it, but I've gotten to a point where in order for me to improve upon things, for the collective, for the world, the way I want, the way I see, the way I envision, I have to let it go. I have to let it go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So again, you're using this cleansing energy. We're using this planetary alignment energy, this new moon energy to help us let it go. And I want to lead by example for anyone who is fighting anything like this. You can let it go. It's okay. Exactly. It's only going to be beneficial in the long run. It's only going to be beneficial in the long run. I love the way this tree look here. I want to show y'all real quick, and then I'm going to head back to the truck. Because I feel myself charged up. I'm surprised my phone ain't died. I think our spirit team had our back today and making sure that we got the message out before the phone died. Look at how beautiful this is. I just love the energy here. I feel like I can feel the whole world right now. I can feel everything, every tree, everywhere. And technically I can, because they are all connected. This one specifically kind of being in the center of all the other ones. It's probably got the biggest base. Who knows how massive it was before this piece came off. We tapped in. We tapped into this living, loving, powerful energy. And just the same way I asked it for help, I asked the universe for help. Help me battle my addictions. It's like this whole mass of loving tree energy reached out to me. It was like, we got you, Daryl. We got you. Ali G, peace and prosperity to you, brother. Thank you so much for joining. Peace and prosperity to you. We love you. Love your content too, by the way. But we got the recharge we need. We put the message out. I do prefer to not let the phone die. So good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for joining. We just got done grounding barefoot. And we are cleansing and releasing addictions today. So we are expressing that to lead by example as we improve upon our lives for the betterment of the universe. But we are about to go ahead and close up. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to close up. This replay will, of course, go on my YouTube page. And I love you all. I appreciate you all the beautiful, wonderful energy from everyone. And until next time, peace and prosperity to you all.